Yeah. They are definitely on moves. Hey!
Alright, spawning in the bottom left corner, wearing the blue probe trunks. It's, it's Japanese, I think. Nope, it's Korean. It's Korean or Vietnamese. I don't know. And spawning up in the top right corner, wearing the red drone trunks. It's me. Have a moderate amount of fun. So, he is scouting with his little Scouty Scout probe, and I am just minding my own beeswax.
Yeah, you know, guys, unless they're random, you don't really need to scout this early, because unless
Yeah.
they're trying to do like a mega early third, but you can also scout that later. So,
Yeah, you don't need
lunch.
to,
Lunch.
and he doesn't even really do anything. Like, he doesn't harass with
Yeah.
it. He doesn't drop Protoss poopies.
Yeah.
Which is annoying as shit. He
Oh,
just,
it's definitely a forge.
oh yeah.
But if he's forge fast expanding, then that's one thing. But if he's cannon rushing, then you don't really want to be seen like this.
Oh,
You
me
don't
and
really want to
Estino
get.
are recording a match.
You don't really
Nope.
want drone aggro.
Right, because you just lure the drone back to your base, and
Yeah.
I don't really want to lose a drone, because even one drone is gonna screw me up, because they're...
Yeah. Well, and also if. Oh, so you did fast expand. So I guess it's a forward fast expand.
Oh,
Okie doke.
alright, well, there's
Well,
that. Maybe he was worried about Ling run by?
that's stupid if he's forward fast expanding, because cannons.
Well, I know, but he didn't actually build cannons, so
Well,
maybe he was
yeah,
worried about it, and then not worried about it.
that's true. That is about as fast as you're gonna get a spawning pool, though. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit faster, but
Yeah, and I don't do Ling Rush anymore, because...
ooh.
Yeah, it takes me the entire match to find that. Because he... Hiding Pylon good.
Yeah.
I would have never thought to look there, because that is so hidden. Because even if I patrol, like when I send my guys on patrols, I send them out here just to check for expansions and proxy barracks, proxy gateways. So, I have my second. He got his second even before me, but Protoss, I mean, so that's dangerous.
Yeah, and he doesn't actually have any units at this point, and he has a forge but no cannons. And there's a gateway.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and he's got a little, maybe a probe ball off? Oh. And there's
Nope, that's
the
a cannon.
That
So
is
that.
a cannon.
Although that's not a full wall, though, because you can go between the pylon and that forge, right?
It looks like it.
Okay.
It looks like you can, but I don't know if you can go between the gateway and the forge. So the Ling Brigade is out, making sure there isn't any proxy shenanigans. I keep looking for proxy oracle, and nobody does it anymore. So I, of course, missed the pylon completely.
Yeah, because you didn't see the pylon, but you had like an inch of the probe, like a tiny, tiny bit of the probe.
Yeah.
But that's such a disappointment.
And that, well, it's brilliant on his part. But if he had been like
Yeah.
proxy gate, proxy Stargate, I would have seen it, and so I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh well.
Unless you did it on that side of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then oracles would have been nasty, but
Yeah.
any gate ground stuff would have been. Oh, so I got hit by a photon cannon, and then my other Ling got blown up by a photon cannon. So I'm like, that I'm not going up there. So I try to just make sure he doesn't have a third, and set up my little Ling patrols.
He's having a little spasm.
He is, I know.
He's like, why did he tell me to patrol this close? Blah, blah, blah.
He's chasing his tail. So I keep thinking he's gonna rush me over and over and over, but I knew he built the cannon, which I usually tack about 2 minutes onto whatever it is they're doing every
Yeah.
time for every cannon. So double Stargate.
So, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be ugly.
Double Stargate, 3 gateways, a cybernetics core, and 4 gateways total. But you know what? Look at this. He still only has 42 probes. He has nothing. He has the cannon, but he has nothing.
He has no army. And he didn't even have warp gates. Yeah, I do finally scout that.
Hi there, buddies.
Because I set up different... I was going to set up different patrols because I always end up pulling my lings back.
Yeah.
So, finally scout that. And
So
take
he's
that
going
out.
Double void.
Yeah, and I had no idea that he was going double void.
Yeah, so it pisses me off every time. I usually play guys who are like mega cannoning, so I can't like 5-minute kill them. And then there's guys like this that don't even have any units 6 minutes in.
Yeah, and no warp gate.
Yeah.
In fact, he
well,
researches
yeah,
warp gate. Well, he researches
Yeah.
it, but he doesn't get it.
Yeah, he just finished it, so he's got to remember that sometime today.
Yeah.
Maybe. Possible. Oh, there we go.
So Holy Void, because, yeah.
2,000 minerals banked.
Yeah, that's a little pretentious. So,
Yes.
what I've been doing is I've been going straight to tier 3. I've not been stopping at tier 2. Although I'm not quite there yet. As soon as I get my 3rd base, I also get tier 3. Because I didn't see him, and he didn't come out. And so, like, I know that something's obviously very wrong. Look at that stinker getting attack upgrades. So...
Yeah,
he's
and
plus 1 ground, and he's getting
holy,
plus 1 air.
Holy, plus 77 gateways. Look
Whoa!
at that. Holy crap sack, buddy. Wow.
He had 2 probes queued up to... How is he even going to move it? Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess.
I don't know. So that's 12 gateways? Guys, you can't do 12 gates on 2 base. Or if you can, then you're going to run out of money. You can't do void and 12 and 2 base. That's like, no. No.
It doesn't show what buildings are warping in, unfortunately. But yeah, 2, 3,
well,
4,
8 of those
5,
are gateways.
6, 7, 8, 9.
8 of those are gateways. One of those is a Twilight Council back here.
Okay.
Some Link Stalkers maybe, but he's going a lot of Zealots.
Yeah.
Zealot, Void, buttload of gateways, warp gates. Pumping 2 voids at a time.
So you know I'm gonna get annihilated, right? You're wondering why I even bothered to show you this video. So,
well, yeah.
because, I mean, look at my low. Like, how am I gonna fight it off with just, like, some lurkers and...
And a robo. Hi, robo.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be, like... Even his, like, unit count... Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, his army supply is...
7, 10, and 1?
Yeah. Well, you hit Control A, you see the army supply, worker supply. He's got more workers than me, he's got more army than me. So... That is a lot of voids.
Oh. Holy. Okay. So, yeah, so I guess once he started the warp gates, which he still has a lot of banked money, and his warp gates are ready. Oh, no, he just spent it on cannons.
Did he really?
Well, 2 of them are building. Right, here. Why right there?
Oh. Yeah, that's weird. He must have kept thinking I was going to push in or something, but he had no army and no warp gates for the longest time. That's a lot of voids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of a sitting duck. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any really gas. I don't have minerals. He's got me on army and by workers. And although I'm on 3 base, I'm trying to start my third base, and he's on 2. I've got map control, so I know nothing's going on. So I always have in my mind how much they can actually build off 2 bases in relation to the amount of time they have. He's up to 14 voids. So, oh, okay, I get my 2 little Vipers. I do my little consume trick.
That was a solid wall, so he was expecting a push, and you just slashed his way through it.
Yeah, and the fact that my Lings wouldn't path up there is what told me that it was a solid wall, and so that's why I left my Lings on the bottom.
Yeah.
And, well, so my little consume trick is almost done. My Vipers are getting up to the 200. Oh, another Viper. That's good. I always get Vipers now. I mean, even if I lose, I'd rather lose and have Vipers.
Yeah.
So I knew at this point he was getting his 3rd, which I meant... Or no, I didn't scout it, did I? No, I didn't scout it, but I knew the Zealots pushed out.
Yeah.
And so I knew shit was going down.
It's a solid timing push.
It is, and I have Overseers, or Overlords patrolling.
Yeah.
So I scout the Voids.
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy Voids. So the Lings, turn around, Lings.
Turn around,
Lings. Oh, ooh, I was going to engage the Zealots to try to slow the Zealots down. So I pull everything back. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to do this. So my little Vipers are consuming their poor little hearts out. Just sucking the hive off. And there goes my hatch. And here's the engage. Throw down some of that. Oh,
Void's dead.
Void's dead. So... And, yeah. And he didn't even engage with the charge lots. Maybe those were there to prevent a run-by?
Yeah. CGG.
Yeah, I don't know.
CGG run.
So there you go.
Yeah, well, alright, so what you're saying is Zerg is too OP and needs to be nerfed.
I'm saying it might not be the best to do like mass void ray and then have them in one giant easily
Cluster ball.
Yeah,
so this is how to kill the Protoss death balls of A move in. Bastards who say that.
Yeah.
So
however, that one guy, I think you were watching me play against him yesterday. If you simply separate your air out, it's a or even separate like your Colossus out, it's very significantly diminished.
Yeah.
But perfectly on top of each other, just exponentially. I mean, it just explodes them.
So Terran who have learned how to split their Marines against Banes. Protoss, time to learn how to split Colossus and air.
They finally have to learn how to split their units.
No more rolling death balls or death walls, which Tempests always turn into death walls instead of death balls because for some reason they don't know how to clump up. They know how to fan out.
They're too... Yeah, they do. They have really good fanning AI, and I think it's because of their humongous footprint.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was pretty much... That was that.
That was that, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was out of minerals on his main. He was out of minerals on his second. He could have warped in about 16 Zealots or something like that, and that would have been...
Because he has... Let's see... Holy crap. He has...
He has 10 Zealots.
12 Warp Gates.
Yeah, and those Zealots are about to die. And then I would have had a huge follow-up army.
Yeah, so and you know, for as early as he went Forge, he did so little cannons, and he did so little upgrades.
Yeah, he did like, what, 1-1?
He did +1, +1 attack air, and +1 attack ground.
Yeah.
So
great against Zealots, or great against Lings. It's not going to do anything against, like, Roach Hydra. And I was going Roach Hydra, Lurker, Ravager, and Vipers.
Yeah.
So
And maybe he killed his observer. I think he did observer earlier because somehow... Oh, he has more voids back here. Somehow he figured that you'd be doing some stealthing something. But charge lots against anything is pretty good.
yeah.
But, you know, when it's like an entire roach ball or ravager ball, then yeah, you're not gonna win unless you can warp in 16 more of them like constantly.
Or if you sneak DT in there,
Yeah,
because your AI doesn't prioritize. So there's about a 50-50 chance your DT's going to get in there and start swashbuckling.
yeah, and you know you didn't have an. Oh well, no, there's your overseer. Okay, well you had an overseer there, but it looks like he's headed somewhere else. He's headed off to a different party. He's like, well, we already won, so I'm leaving.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He was probably going to go lay changelings.
Yeah, yeah, he had 200.
I don't know. I forgot, I guess.
You could take a giant dump on some of those sides.
I think I was too busy trying to figure out what he was trying to tell me with the dots or the commas and then the C's and the G's and
Yeah,
I was worried if I even told him GG, and then I felt like a dick, but I did tell him GG. But I was so confused. I'm like, what is he?
I think you're allowed to say GG after they say GG. Otherwise, just let them leave.
And I did. I said GG after he did.
Yeah.
Although it was about 5 or 6 G's, so.
Yeah. Huh. It's a giant blood splat.
I know, isn't that disgusting? I think that was probably where the charge lot sliced through my lings. Yeah, because that looks like 2 ling halves right there, and that looks like 2 ling halves.
Oh my god.
But
that's great.
That's just to make them waste their charge.
Yeah.
And to soften them up and get them out of position. And then the Roach Ravager Hydra Lurker just flattens them in 2 seconds. So anyway, so there you go.
So there you go. We're beating Asians. It's getting crazy. Oh my god.
Shit's going down. Well, until they learn the units and learn how to, just break up their units and not clump them, like Terran have been having to do for ages, until they nerf Fungal, but they still have to split for Banes, so.
Well, Protoss don't. They could just Zealot run in there.
Yeah, Stalkers eat Banes like there's no tomorrow. Unless you hit them with like 4 apiece, they can blink out of the way and blink behind each other and blink behind buildings, and blink up walls.
I didn't know you could, Parting showed everyone a couple times how if you time blink stalkers just right, you can get a Widow Mine to waste its charge and still not get hit by it, and blink out of the way of it.
I think you can do that with Seeker Mines too, I think.
Yeah.
They just kind of fall dead on the ground.
Yeah, although Seeker Mines, Widow Mines are supposed to follow you. Well, you're not supposed to be able to outrun Widow Mines anyway, but like once they shoot, then they should follow you to wherever you go, but they don't. It just like disappears in midair.
Yeah. Also, it makes me wonder if you like time warp ahead of a Seeker missile.
Time warp.
And then it has to the Seeker missile has to travel through the time warp.
Oh.